tired. I'm never gonna get to the third floor.
Diana, how are you doing that?
I walk like a human. My nervous system tells me to.
The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain, which is part of the central nervous system, and it is made up of two hemispheres called the outer gray cortex and an inner white medulla. It is responsible for maintaining a person's balance when walking, and it is also responsible for the fine control of this voluntary movement. Skeletal muscle movement is voluntary action. Nerve impulses that originate at the central nervous system cause these muscles to contract. A signal will travel through the tissue and trigger the contraction of individual muscles. One synapse generally controls an entire muscle fiber, and one motor neuron usually controls several adjacent muscle fibers.
Wait, Diana! How?
Human beings rely on skeletal muscles to walk, specifically the hip, leg, and foot muscles, and the ankle and knee joints. The upper leg's primary bone is the femur, and the major muscles are the quadriceps and hamstrings. The quadriceps are four muscles found in the front of the leg. These muscles extend the lower leg and knee, raising the leg and pushing it forward. The hamstrings create the back of the thigh. These muscles affect movement of the knee and hip. The knee, a condylar joint, is connected between the femur and the fibula and tibia bones of the lower leg. It acts as a pivotal hinge, allowing the leg to bend. There are 20 muscles in the lower leg. Some of the more important ones would include the Achilles tendon and the ankle. The Achilles tendon connects the plantaris, cap, and soleus to the heel bone. Along with these leg muscles, the stomach muscles also contract when walking. The oblique muscles on the sides of the rib cage affect the movement of the torso, along with the quadratus lumborum and multifidus muscles located in the back.
The wonder of walking! Will it always be this way?
Yes, Katie, our bodies are made to function this way, and we will walk like this forever.
One second, you guys. I hate to burst your bubble, but you see, we're not gonna always be like this. There's something called aging.
Bone building continues throughout life, but one will lose bone mass and density as they age. The modeling and remodeling of bones are done by osteoblasts and osteoclasts. Osteoblasts are single nucleus cells that form the dense bone tissue. Calcium is needed to stimulate the development of bones. It is also the mineral that makes the bones hard and supportive. Osteoclasts are multinucleate cells that break down the bone, allowing osteoblasts to replace it with new material. During childhood, bone formation exceeds bone resorption. As one ages, bone resorption exceeds bone formation. Bone density declines when osteoclast activity begins to exceed osteoblast activity. People who do not consume enough calcium during their childhood and adolescent years, where bone development is the strongest, are prone to having weaker bones as they age. With weaker bones, walking patterns become slower and less stable.
Oh, the wonder of walking.
Yeah.
You know what I could go for?
What?
Some milk!
Oh my god, I was just thinking the same thing. And it has calcium in it, which could make my bones stronger so I can walk for longer.
Yes!